Long waits for voters all across Metro Detroit casting their votes early.
City's already seeing record numbers of absentee and early voters. 7 Action News reporter Brett Cass live in Sterling Heights tonight, where the line was out the door there. Brett.
Yes, it was, Dave. All across the state, you can vote early by going to your clerk's office to request an absentee ballot in person, then filling it out and turning it in on the spot. And when you do that, you're going to want to bring an ID if you have one, and you're also going to want to bring a coat and some gloves because it's cold. The drop boxes are filling up. The lines are getting long.
This was surprising.
And Election Day is still 4 days away.
You know what? I've never waited this long in an election.
Today, some voters in Rochester Hills waited more than 2 hours to get a ballot, braving the cold to cast their vote.
I expected it only would have been maybe an hour or so, but we were there a couple hours.
I've been waiting for about an hour, if not more.
In Sterling Heights, voters were wrapped around the building all day, waiting as long as needed.
I guess as long as it takes, maybe a couple hours, hopefully not more than that.
By 6 p.m., the wait was still over an hour, with voters bringing their own blankets to tough it out.
It was technically closed at 5 p.m. today, but you see the line. It's still very busy.
The lines were so long, the city brought in benches, even portable heaters to keep people warm.
We actually had to call around, and we found them in Royal Oak, and we sent staff out there to get them.
Sterling Heights has already registered nearly 8,000 more voters this election, and Rochester Hills has almost as many votes cast now as they did by the end of the 2016 election.
I usually vote on Election Day, but I figured maybe there'd be less of a line today.
Meanwhile, the ballot boxes keep filling up, the lines keep growing, and Election Day keeps getting closer.
Everybody wants to make sure their voice is heard in this election.
It's worth it.
Now, most clerks' offices should be open tomorrow here in Sterling Heights. They will be open for early voting up until 5 p.m. Reporting here in Sterling Heights, I'm Brett Cass, 7 Action News.
Incredible turnout, Brett. Thank you for the live report.